that's when they had the Ottoman Turks. They started taking over Constantinople and keep like Spain. They started taking over France because he was ruling all of Italy. He was ruling all that region for like 1,000 years. And the white man came and started repainting history. They started repainting, we had 1,000 years worth of artwork. When you go into the Orthodox, the church icons, it was all woolly hairs, black, dark skin. And the white man came during like the 1400s and started painting themselves as being, the prophets, the saints, and everything. And that's where this image came from. This is a man called Caesar Borgia. And he lived during 1475 to 1507. Okay, and he did a list of things. And this image was used to be Jesus Christ, the Son of God. And that's why a lot of our people have been fooled into thinking that that's just Jesus Christ. That he deceived us. That's why it says that the serpent went out to deceive the nations. I was talking about this red man, Esau, the wicked one. That's called the devil and Satan. So he's,
I know that one thing I know that when Daniel was such a holy man, Daniel was very righteous in the Bible. So God started to show him revelation beyond his time. So we are in that time. We are in that time when knowledge has so increased. When man wants to take the place of God, God will show up. God will show himself. That's what I mean.
But you know what, I'm going to tell you this now, right? Now, the Most High is already showing himself, not literally, but basically he's showing himself through his men.
Yeah.
And we are like I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, we are the ambassadors of whom the world called Jesus Christ. Because like for example, the Muslims, they like to say, well, you had a last prophet. Now the prophets are back here again. Okay, and what the prophets are going to tell you is that something's going to happen. Okay, and what that involves in these times, we're going to tell you that America, okay, which is known as Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed by way of nuclear fire. That's what's going to happen in the future. And this whole westernized world is going to fall to shambles. It's all going to break apart. Matter of fact, brother, give me Jeremiah 28:8. Take your time, brother.
28
Can you see that small print?
Yeah. But that's it. This is Jeremiah 28 verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing right now. Because really, why are we to prophesy against this kingdom? Because this kingdom is evil and is wicked. That's the reason why. Now, during the time of Jeremiah, he was during the time of Babylon. That was a wicked kingdom too. Why? Because that civilization went against the Heavenly Father's laws. Just like this one here. But what we're really letting our people know, and people around the world that come to see us, is that this is going to happen. We're going to have the mountain of troops gathering together, and they're going to dish it out. And it's going to be a nuclear war. But on the flip side, give me, what is it? Mark 9:1. Mark 9:1, yeah. What you're going to have is you're going to have a select few of our people, that's going to be delivered from this, so to speak.
This is Mark chapter 9 verse 1. And he said unto them, verily I say unto you, that there be some of them that stand here which shall not taste of death till they have seen the kingdom of the Most High come with power.
Yes, you're going to have certain brothers or certain even women, I'm going to go as far as saying, that's going to be saved. That's not going to be destroyed until they see the Son of Man coming. Which the Son of Man is whom the world calls Jesus Christ, which he's the so-called black man. Okay, but he's going to come in the midst of all of this chaos. Because what does it tell you in Luke the 12th chapter? You know the one, brother, where it says, what should I do if I kindle a fire? I know you
I had a
got.
precept.
Okay, you go and get your precepts, bro.
This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 4.
Yeah.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins,
Son.
and that ye receive
None of her
plagues.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, so the plagues is really referring to the nuclear missiles, because what you're gonna have is the way the Lord is gonna come back. Baba Kushab, you can Nah, yeah, you can get that, but I'd rather you not, work so hard, because you had a precept as well. But I want you to get, brother, being that you're in Revelations, give me Revelations 1, where it talks about how the Lord is going to come with many angels. My bad, because I have you keep jumping around.
Revelations 1.
Yeah, it's 1 and I think it's verse 7.
Oh, yeah. It says,
Yeah. My bad, brother, man, because I have you jumping around.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds.
Yeah, he's coming with clouds. In other words, when the Lord comes, he's going to come on these so-called spaceships, which you call UFOs. He's gonna come by the thousands. Go on, brother.
It says, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him.
Yep.
And they also which pierced him.
Yep.
And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of it.
Because he's going to come in like man. He's going to come in a way where you really can't explain. Because the thing with the Most High is they're coming from a totally different dimension. So,
the third heavens.
Right, the third dimension. So they're coming from a different dimension, and when we see these beings, we're going to be like bugged out, because it's like that's just something that we don't see in this current dimension. We don't see that. Go on, brother.
Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe.
A flying robe, because there was no planes at the time. So what flying robe was he seeing? Go on, brother.
And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe.
I see a flying robe. Go on.
The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
He says this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. So why is it a curse that's going to go forth over the face of the whole earth? Because the Lord is going to come back down here and he's going to bring destruction. That's what he's going to do. Because it tells you in Matthew 10, he says, Think not that I come to send peace but a sword. Because this society is evil and wicked. So there has to be some sort of karma that comes out of that wickedness, a recompense. Go on.
And it says, This is the curse that goeth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off.
And that's the so-called white man, because he went into the North American Indians' land and he stole their land and stole other people's resources, claiming it for himself. Go on, brother.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it. And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it.
That's right.
I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief.
And it says it shall enter into the house of the thief. Again, preluding to the so-called white man, because the house of the thief is talking about America ultimately. That's going to be the main place of judgment. So, in other words, now you're going to have different. You're going. So
John chapter 10, verse 10.
But brother, you got to slow it down. You're too fast now. But anyway, at the end of the day, because Israel is scattered abroad, you're going to have you so-called your foes, pretty much deliver those men that's there in these different lands. But the main land is going to be America that they're going to go on.
John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
Because we're not living life no more. We're actually dead. Okay, based on the oppression that we're going through, us being gunned down on these streets, us being exploited on TV, looking like a goddamn idiot, and all of these different things. But the Lord is going to give us life. Okay? But the point I want to do with this is that it says he killeth. What is it? Read that again, bro.
The thief coming but to steal, kill, and destroy.
Yeah, the thief coming but to kill and to steal, destroy. And that's all he's done, because when you go back to the 15th century, right, around what is it, give me y'all numbers 33, brother, if you can. When you go back to the 14th century, right? Now the 15th century, because you had Crystal Columbus, which his real name is Crystal Colombo. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. So what he did was he came into the land with his men, his soldiers, and they just totally outright just slaughtered 77 million Native American Indians. That's what they did, and even more. Go on, brother.
Jeremiah 22 verse 13. Woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness, and his chambers by a wrong, that useth his neighbor's service without wages, and giveth him not for his work.
And that's what they did during the transatlantic slave trade. That's what they did, because when they had us in the region in that state, we wasn't even getting paid. Okay, we was just getting whipped. You know what I mean? Getting called nigga or boy, and we weren't even getting paid, man. You understand? So there's gonna be a recompense of that, man. But the reason why that was done, because of the disobedience, so to speak, and all of that stuff that happened to us, further fulfills that we are the people of God. Go on, brother.
Zechariah 11 verse 4. Thus saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter,
Yeah.
whose possessors slay them,
Right.
and hold themselves not guilty.
You guys is talking shit about that statement. Let that shit go. You know, that's the past.
Right.
And guess what? The scriptures say, the Lord required that which is past.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So the Lord is going to do justice for his people. Go on, brother.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
That's what they say. That's exactly what they say. You know what I mean? And when you find out something, you see these major corporate companies that half of us have to work for. When you trace their company all the way back, it goes all the way back to slavery. Okay, that's why they got all of this astronomical wealth that they're doing. Because it all goes back to our free labor. That's what it goes back to. Okay, there's a lot of info on that. There's a lot of info.